going to show you how to turn one of these into this. So this is just a regular black tank top from H&M. Has a bit of stretch in it, and I have a ton of these and just lying around, so I thought that I would do something to spice it up. This is a very fun way to, change your wardrobe if you don't have money to buy new stuff. Just, remake some of your old stuff. I like recycling stuff too. One thing that I'm going to do, and that's actually what I'm going to start out with, is sewing a ribbon to the bottom down here. And I have a bunch of different ones to choose from. I love ribbons, so I have like these that I make chokers out of. Like this one that I think I used this one for the sort of classy gothic dress, the purple one, with the lace. And I have this one. I think I'm going to go with this simple one today actually, because this is elastic, just like the top, so I want the fabrics to match, so I'm going to go with a more simple one today. So I'm going to start off by pinning this to the bottom of the tank top. So I am pinning this just above where the hemming is, so that we're going to get a nice new hemming right here. So I'm going to sew as close to the top as possible all the way around. Already the tank top looks better, but I'm not stopping there. I found this adorable fabric. My best friend's mom has a fabric store, and I went into the children's section and found this, which has a bunch of cool motifs on it. It says Dark Princess and has those little cute goth looking girls. So I thought that I would cut out a piece of this and sew it to the top. Alright, so I cut out 3 pieces from that adorable child's fabric. 2 little hearts that I put on the front down here. One has a little skull, and in the back I chose to put the big one that says Dark Princess. And I'm gonna give this a sort of ragdoll look by using a zigzag seam when I sew this on, but you can use regular seam if you want, or you can stitch it on by hand, whatever. Prints are sewn on. You could stop here if you wanted to. You could, but I'm not gonna. I'm also going to sew puff sleeves to this, so it's going to transform into a top. I'm going to use this fabric. I have no idea what this fabric is called in English, so I'm going to do, the whole creating folds in order to get a puff for the sleeves, but I'm going to show you. First thing you need to do is measure how long this measurement is, which is where your arm is going to come through. So all this all the way around. For this one, it's 55 centimeters. So if you want a lot of puffiness, you need to double that measurement. So the sleeve pieces I'm going to cut will look like this. Kind of almost like triangles, but without the third tip. So the measurement that we will create the folds in, which will make up the puff, is the long one. And I told you that the measurement was 55, so I turned this into 1 meter. And then this measurement for me will be 40 centimeters, which is 10 centimeters more than what I have, around here, where the sleeve is going to go, pretty much. And then the length, and then the length here is the actual length of the sleeve. So just put any measurement you want that, depending on how low you want your sleeve to go. So cut out 2 of those pieces. So I now have these crazy sleeve pieces. The first thing I'm going to do is do the hem for the outer edge right here, and that is like this lower line right here. So just hem that and sew it. Sleeve hem is done. Next up, it's time to sew the sleeve together. And we're going to do that by this diagonal here. It's really uneven right now, so I'm just going to cut it to fit, but then I'm going to pin and sew the diagonal, and then we are going to start creating the puffiness. So puffy. The sleeves now look like this. We're kind of starting to see that they're going to go like this and then be puffed up. So it's time to start sewing it to the top. in creating the puffs. I've pinned the first sleeve on, and doing the pinning can be a little bit tricky and it's kind of difficult to show you. Basically what I've done is kept the strap on the outside, and then everything here, which is kind of like, well, look at the dress, it's from here to here, no folds at all down here, okay? And then all the way across the strap, I've created folds to get this puffiness, as you can see, I hope. So no folds down here, and then folds all the way up here, as much as you need to use up all the fabric, basically. So I've done that to the first one, and then I'm going to do that to the second one, and then we are going to sew. And as you can see, I've got edges poking out right here. Well, that's because I decided to sew one of the other ribbons on here. It's going to be super cute, this one. Next up, I have pinned this ribbon to the sleeves, and I've started at the front right here and then gone to the back right here, but I've ignored this part. So only just to cover the leftover fabric from this that was poking out. So just pinned it to both sides, and I'm going to sew that now. And we are done! Yay! So this was just a fun way to alter a super simple tank top and turn it into something completely different, just using stuff that I had at home, basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, pop them below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!